welcome into Getting Help from Uncle Sam, or as you like to say, Auntie Alabama, since this is in reference to the City Council of Montgomery race.
Okay, but today could be Mother Montgomery because
That works too.
we're drilling down to the city level now.
We absolutely
Yeah.
are, and we are just very blessed to have with us today one of the candidates for District 7, and that is Clay McInnis. Clay, I've known you a long time.
Yes, ma'am.
Great family.
Thank you.
Beautiful children. You
Thank
love
you.
the babies. But we are going to talk about some serious things today because there are a lot of people who would agree that Montgomery really is at a tipping point. We have the opportunity right now to be one of the greatest cities in the United States, I believe.
We do. And I love this city. I love Montgomery. I was born and raised here. I went to Auburn University and really didn't think that War Eagle. But actually grew up an Alabama fan. So there's that dynamic. But anyway, so I moved back to Montgomery after college, but I really didn't know if I was going to move back. A lot of my peers, a lot of my best friends are in other major market cities doing amazing things, and they're doing great. But there was something inside me. There was something deep inside that felt like there was opportunity here that needed to be seized, because I'm a firm believer that we are at a tipping point and we are going in a great direction, but there's more opportunity to be had in Montgomery than people to fill it right now. So that's why I'm running, and that's why I've started businesses here in Montgomery. I've failed once or twice, and that's okay. That's how you learn.
Absolutely.
But you have to pick yourself back up and try again. And I just really care about the city.
Clay, most people maybe are wondering, what does the city council? You basically run the city.
Well,
per se. I mean, the mayor is there, and of course, in this city, the mayor has more of a administrative role. He actually does things. It's not just an honorary thing here.
Correct. And so you would call it a strong-handed mayor government, or a strong mayor government. He's like the CEO of the city, if you're talking business lingo. And we are a board. We are the board. And so we vote on actions of the city. We vote on the budget. We come up with new resolutions. We come up with city laws, if you will. And so we are in city leadership, and each one of us, each of the 9 city councilmen, have a district that they're in charge of for their constituents.
And obviously you're going to be trying to do things to help that district, but overall it's the whole city.
Correct.
So people have to understand that it's not just a matter that I'm guarding my borders here.
So it's a great question. It's about communication and collaboration. And we have to collaborate with ourselves as a city council for the betterment of the city to move it forward. And if we don't, there's a breakdown in that, and we don't get any growth from that. And so over the last 6 or 7 years, I've led the growth of the Downtown Business Association. So we've been able to see what we can do in downtown development. We need to do that. Same type of thing throughout the whole city.
In every district.
Correct, in every district. And I think we can move the needle to do that. We only have one downtown, but we can take some of those applications and apply it to the rest of the city.
And I know a lot of the mayoral candidates have been asked the question, what are you going to do about the west side?
Right.
Seems like west side, education, crime.
Yes, and I would say education, education. And everything else is affected off of that.
By it.
The city council doesn't, at this point in time, have a strong say-so in the education system, but we all need to communicate and collaborate on ways to improve the education system going forward. So that's definitely on the table, and I don't plan to be on the city council for a really, really long time, but my time horizon is longer than some, and so it's very important that we plan ahead. And so we are actually going to be releasing the Envision 2040 long-range plan that I've been a part of on the steering committee from the beginning in the next month or two. And so I will be full force, hopefully enforcing those things in the plan, because we have to think big and we have to think into the future and work backwards.
I agree. We have to take a few risks. We have to get passionate about things.
Right.
And we have to find a way to all come together. Community unity is how we're going to do this and how we're going to move forward. And it's a broad brush because the success will paint everybody.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's what I love about the way that you feel about things. You don't see it in little sections. You see it as a whole community that benefits everybody, and I admire you for that.
Thank you very much. Yes, ma'am. And we have to think about the whole city. One of the things I want to bring to the City Council, Ring doorbells. Have you heard of Ring doorbells? They were bought out by Amazon for $1 billion over the last year. And they have partnered with 50 police departments across the country in offering rebates for residences to get their own Ring doorbell. And in exchange, it's not a constant feed, but to push any real-time crime information to the police department. And so the more adoption of technology like the Ring platform allows us to be more proactive on crime than reactive. Yes, sir.
So our viewers would know the election is on August the 27th.
August the 27th, register to vote.
It's a Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday.
I mean, register, you better register now if you're not
register now and vote.
And
Show
vote.
up.
So you gotta
Go.
And the next thing, obviously, Clay, if somebody wants to get more information about you or even talk to you personally, how do they do it?
So real simply, voteclayapp.com is an app that that I voteclayapp.com. And then you can also kind of watch the campaign as it goes.
You can both go to the app as well as that's the site that we're going to get on our computer also.
Right. Voteclay.com will get you there as well. Okay. Voteclay.com. You can go there or just follow me on social media.
Hey, thanks for jumping in. Tell your dad I said hi.
Thank you. I will.
You just remember, it's August the 27th. There's going to be a mayor's race. There's going to be runoff races. Lots of things happening. Make sure you do your homework. But more importantly, get out and vote, because if you don't blame anybody else but yourself. And we'll be right back right after this.